All right. The first trailer for the upcoming Ridley Scott film Exodus: Gods and Kings has just been released online. The film stars Christian Bale, Joel Edgerton, Aaron Paul, John Turturro, Sigourney Weaver, and Ben Kingsley. The film tells the story of one man's daring courage to take on the might of an empire. It follows a defiant leader, Moses, played by Bale, as he rises up against the Egyptian pharaoh Ramses, played by Edgerton, setting 600,000 slaves on a monumental journey of escape from Egypt and its terrifying cycle of deadly plagues. Exodus: Gods and Kings opens in AMC theaters everywhere December 12th. John, what did you think of the trailer for Exodus: Gods and Kings?
Well, when I got past my initial whitewash shock, because here's the thing, I'm really one of these guys, I don't really care much. I mean, I don't care if you get a British guy playing a traditionally American character. I don't care if you get an American guy playing a traditionally that character or whatever, because actors are actors. They get on cameras and pretend to be things that they're not actually in real life. So I never usually worry about that kind of stuff. And when the announcement was made about the cast initially, I still didn't worry about it. It's like, whatever. They went for the best actors, and they look at the acting caliber they got in this. You can't blame them for going out and getting the best actors. But even though I have that kind of an attitude, and I really didn't care about the cast that they got, I just want to see a good movie, when the trailer first started playing, I have to admit, I was hit with a little bit of whitewash shock. It did hit me a bit. Now, once I got over that and just said, okay, just get into the trailer and the story, it felt really good. This is my favorite trailer probably to a Ridley Scott film that we've seen in a while. And like I said after The Counselor, Ridley Scott no longer gets the benefit of the doubt with me. He's just put out too many bad movies in the last number of years. But you still hold out hope because he's frickin' Ridley Scott. I love the width and the breadth of this whole trailer. It felt like it was really an old-style Hollywood biblical epic, and a little bit more than what he just brought us even in a great film like Gladiator. I gotta tell you, by the end of the trailer, I was like, yeah, count me in. I'm gonna go. I'm looking forward to this. Anyway, Dennis, you saw. What did you think?
So visually, I thought it looked fantastic. But speaking of the whitewashing, like, I couldn't get over it. I mean, with Christian Bale as Moses, okay, like, he's an English guy. He could, you know, if someone told me he was part Jewish, I could buy that, right? But Joel Edgerton as Pharaoh Ramses, he looks nothing. He doesn't look Egyptian at all. Sigourney Weaver looks out of place. I mean, they could have found someone. Not necessarily, I mean, obviously they'd want someone Egyptian or Middle Eastern or someone that at least could look like that. Someone like, you know, like Cliff Curtis. He's actually from New Zealand, and I think he comes from like a Polynesian tribe, but he's played all different types of races, right? Like someone that just at least has that look. And so throughout the entire trailer, all I could think of is how silly Joel Edgerton looked. I mean, I think he's a phenomenal actor. I loved him in Warrior, I loved him in Animal Kingdom and all that stuff, but I just couldn't get over it.
Schnepp?
Yeah, he looked like a tranny Yul Brenner. That's what he looked like to me while I was watching the trailer. I thought, yeah, I mean, talking about whitewash, it just, like, I mean, I couldn't help but laugh when I saw the shot of Sigourney Weaver, who's a great actress, but it just seems like it's almost cartoony. Like, it's about time we, like, if we're going to keep moving forward in our society, like, and we're making things that took place in ancient Egypt, or just cast it accordingly. I mean, it's just silly to me. I mean, above and beyond that, the trailer looks great, the special effects look great, all the costumes look great. You know, as far as a trailer goes, like, we've seen a bunch of really great Ridley Scott trailers, some for some great movies, some for some stinkers. Right. So trailers to me at this point, as far as him, I agree, they're not a big sell for me, but, you know, I mean, I kind of shrugged when I watched it. I was a little disappointed, so. But
do you think it was just the whole, like, how they look?
To be honest with you, that's what kind of threw me off, because especially after Lone Ranger, I've become even more painfully aware of that as we move forward in a society where this isn't the 50s, this isn't Cecil B. DeMille, let's move forward. Consciously, it's a giant world, the internet, we're connected, let's not be stupid.
See, I have a little bit of a difference in my head, like, because remember, I was really, and I still am, very ticked off at the whole notion, very against the idea that they got Johnny Depp to play Tonto, because, like, the difference between, like, this situation and that situation with Lone Ranger was, like, with Lone Ranger, you're talking about the single biggest iconic role in the history of Hollywood in Tonto for Native Americans, right? That is the most iconic, biggest, most well-known, popular one there is. It is the icon in the Hollywood sphere anyway of that type of role. And that you went out and got a white dude to play? That felt really weird to me. To this, it's a much lesser degree.
Really,
for
this is
like
bigger
me.
than me. To
You
me,
think
it's
so?
this is the
Yeah.
Bible,
There's
dude.
probably others.
This is the Bible. You know,
Charlton
this is
Heston did it.
I know, but that's like I said, Cecil B. DeMille. Now we're in
Yeah.
a different. This is an F troop, yo. This is 2014.
Well, you know
Let's
what's
get it.
different for me though is that I'm not defending the Johnny Depp as Tonto thing, but at least it's Johnny Depp. Like, okay, we're trying to sell movie tickets. Joel Edgerton, I love him, right? Most of the people don't, like my parents don't know who the hell Joel Edgerton is.
Right.
They know who Christian Bale is, but so you can't say, okay, we need to get this big name to sell these tickets. You already got Christian Bale. So the point with Lone Ranger, like I said, not defending it, at least like, okay, people don't know Armie Hammer, get a Johnny Depp in there, right? Didn't really work, but for this one, it's, yeah, Joel Edgerton is not a big name.
The big question is going to be, once we sit down and start watching the movie, can our heads do that, adaptation, say, okay, just accept this, and can you then just enjoy the movie after that? That's going to be the trick. If the movie can make us do that, it's got a shot.
Hey everyone, if you like this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.